they don't want that to share their story within their business because they see that as irrelevant. So I'm asking this question: in your mind, how important is the leaders or the CEO's story and his vision in terms of the business that he's creating?
Well, that's the thing, is that there's definitely if there's no connection whatsoever with you and the brand and the purpose that you're actually serving, why are you here? I'll take it the opposite way, and generally people actually have a connection to it. You're not here by coincidence, so it's about you. It's about looking at why actually, or why is it legitimate, and just actually think about it. Okay, maybe that might not be your purpose of life, but in a sense, it's to ask yourself those true questions. Poetry is accessible to everybody. It only takes a pen, paper, and a heart, and words, and that's why it's one of the most used artistic forms in the world throughout history, because and that's what it was originally. Poets were in the antiquity, they were basically at the heart of the city, here to give a positive horizon to new worlds for the future. And that's just reconnect to that. Don't bring poetry to the margin of society, but bring it back to the heart of the city. What is your one key word of life that you want to dedicate your life to? And so I usually say, as an example, my word is the word harmony, because it's harmony within you, with others, with nature, inside organizations, religions, what have you. And it means balance also. And I feel like it's one of the most essential words for the future of humanity. And I always ask them, what is your key word of life, and why is it that? And how you manifest on a daily basis. And for example, in my personal legend, that word didn't just come in. It was actually when I was traveling in my first world tour in Asia, somewhere linked to Buddhism, Nirvana, and I encountered that word harmony at a point in time where I didn't really need so much to put order in my life, but I need to put more harmony. And it actually stuck me, and that's when it became my mission of life, in the sense that everything I do, say, and try to do, I always put that prism between me and the world, because, and I think it's that point of coming from the heart also, to actually bring kindness and love to the world, and harmony. I think it's a beautiful way to look at life, and to also look at others, because you were saying, like, going to work, look at your colleagues not just as when I'm talking about usefulness, I'm not talking about like profiting on others to be useful to your purpose. It's about how we can all basically be useful to the common greater good. It's about having a human interaction with people to actually create a beautiful work of art of your life. And people say, I like to say that we're all poets, and you can also say we're all poems, as such. So dear poetic leaders, what will be left for us in the future if we can't do what's right in the present? We don't want to go down into history, we want to go up in the future. I mean, do we want to create a better society for the few, or a better society for the future, in harmony with nature as mankind may have now matured? I don't know if big or small is beautiful, but I think together and forever are wonderful. Business mixed with a little bit of wisdom for a global happiness kingdom, because the poetic leaders of the future, they care about the outcome of humanity and not only its income. So please come and let's all rise. Us, not the temperature, but us as sincere creatures on our best human behavior, to create a better place for you and for me that we can all nurture. Yes, a poetic leader for humanity, beauty, and sustainability.